I didn't shed a tear then, but I realized what God did. They told us we couldn't have a son. Then they said that he didn't have a nose bone. Then they said that, hold on.
Freedom to me is being a 5-year-old little boy that really doesn't understand social complexities. In other words, it's kind of like being at a mall and running the entire length of it, running between people and plants and garbage cans and making it feel like you're the Flash and you're just running and no one's telling you to stop because it's okay. You're having fun, you're living in joy, and that's freedom.
I think it felt like that breath just took. It's like a weight off of my shoulders, honestly. Some of my biggest ones were pornography was a huge deal. I mean, I'm only 20 years old and I'd been addicted since I was 12. I mean, that was my biggest thing, was because it was in the dark. You know, another one, just realizing, you know, who I was, and that I could tell people and it was okay.
We were told probably like a week before that we would be going through this thing called deliverance. And I was absolutely scared out of my mind, because that meant people that I knew and I was comfortable being around with, but people would have to know me. And I wasn't okay with that. I was terrified. I was actually living with my brother at the time, and I remember coming home and saying, if I come home and don't talk for the next couple days, just understand why. I was so scared.
Then they said that he would have Down syndrome. Then they told my wife she was going to have all these problems throughout the labor, that she was going to have to have a C-section. Then they went on to say that he had a heart murmur, he had jaundice, he had hypoglycemia, and then they went on to say that he had this fatal infection that turned out to be nothing at all but a regular baby skin rash. And we stayed focused on Jesus. And in our hearts, we stood on the word that Jesus did it on the cross.
Well, I'm just in this whirlwind of emotions and feelings, and I'm not even knowing what's going on, but all I know is now every minute of every day, all I want to do is look at these magazines and I want more and more and more of what's on the end of that hook. It's in that moment that I realize I've got a real problem.